Hello and welcome to Hybrid, powered by chinkseyMEDIA. I listen.
It's your boy Kivzyy, back again at the Emirates Stadium in the flesh.
Back again. Right, but before we go into today's game, let's have a quick review of Aston Villa v Arsenal and a quick review of Club Brugge Arsenal.
Okay. Starting off with the Aston Villa game, the 12:30 kickoff at Villa Park. Never easy. The whole history between Unai Emery and just in general. At the time, Villa were on a crazy run. Within the last 9 games, they had the most points, and they were just hot form, the best form in the league at the time. So it wasn't going to be easy. Also due to our injury problems already in that game, without William Saliba, without Gabriel Saliba in the back line, it's always going to be a bit questionable.
Yeah.
You have your 2 mainstays in that defence, 2 leaders. Non-existent in that game. It wasn't going to be easy at all. And again, how that game went, Kivzyy had their moments. In the end, I can't knock Villa. You know, they played good football, and I think in the end, a point would have been nice, but they deserved the win. It's always tough conceding a sucker punch, and I do think we had an off day considering our standards and how we can play when we're on it, and it's just a frustrating one, you know. Always a tricky one. They already beat Man City, so a lot of teams will go there and drop points, and it's just it's always tough losing, but it's our second loss since Liverpool, so it was a hard pill to take, but you just only have to be moving onwards and upwards after that.
And Club Brugge in Belgium on Wednesday.
That was a nice game. Again, another game away from home in the Champions League. We've been immaculate, won every single game. And it was great to see Noni Madueke get on the score sheet. Brilliant first goal. Also shout out to Gabriel Martinelli, peach of an effort. And we got a clean sheet that game with Norgard starting centre back. That whole team is just so
threw me
around.
off.
Yeah, when I saw that I was like, what's going on here? But in the end we got the clean sheet and the 3 points. Top of the league in the Champions League. So that was a positive midweek,
Alright, Fizz The Ball is back.
Let's go.
In terms of being a content creator, rank the following criteria and why. So, knowledge, personality, clout. So what's the most important 1 to 3, and tell me why you think that is.
Okay, first of all, I'm not trying to be too in depth, but just in general, I'll say personality, clout, and then knowledge.
Okay, you know,
as bad as that sounds, it really depends what niche you're going towards, because a lot of people, unless you want to decipher what knowledge is exactly in regards to content or just in general.
I guess knowledge in that field. So for instance, if you're football content and you know a lot about football, you got in-depth knowledge and you're a real historian or whatnot, do you think that stands you in better stead than having the personality, the charisma to garner a fan base, to go live and get people in? Let's say Expressions, isn't it? A classic example. He's got more personality than everyone in that field, isn't it? So, and obviously and people like Curtis Shaw can garner thousands of people on a match day, right? So
I would 100% say first personality.
And you could probably say those 2 bring the clout. If you can have knowledge and personality and people see it, that brings the clout, isn't it?
The only reason why I'm iffing and butting between knowledge and clout is because I see a lot of people online not too knowledgeable about football.
That's what I'm saying.
Takes, they get viral views and they're, so it's a bit half and half, but definitely personality is number 1.
Okay, fair. All right, what's more important? This is more deep, not deep, but like more away from football. Okay. What's more important to you, respect or loyalty, and why?
You know what? It's got to be respect.
Yeah.
And I think they sort of go hand in hand.
They do.
I think respect, because again, you can be loyal to your own people. Like say there's a scenario where you're friends with someone and they're not on the right kind of cool with me, you can stay loyal to them but still have respect for me. I think the respect is just an outlier, bigger than loyalty in my opinion.
Okay, right. Now we're gonna go into this game. This is I'll say this game was like almost a watershed moment in the season. I heard your preview earlier. What did you say if we didn't win?
I was saying if we did not win this game, if we didn't collect 3 points, we're done. Call me reactionary, call me crazy. we're not winning the league. So let me not say league done, but we wouldn't have won the league. Because we wouldn't have deserved to win the league. Because I'm sorry, if you don't pick up 3 points against this bottom of the table Wolves side, you're not Premier League champion worthy.
So, Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Take it away.
Okay. Again, going into this game, seeing the lineup, when I saw Saliba back in there, I'm like, yeah. Ben White there, Timber, Kivzyy starting left back. First time he started there. Again, when I saw that,
he was unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
He is not coming out of that team when everyone's fit. He's staying in. I don't know how he's going to do it. Whether Calafiori has to, because Calafiori's performance, he was horrible on Saturday. Yeah, against Villa, he had his worst performance of the season. But Kivzyy ain't coming out of this team. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, don't take him out.
Yeah.
And again, when I saw the lineup, I was confident. I was like, yeah, 3-0. We should do this. Like, we've got enough strength. This Wolves side have been awful. But again, on the flip side, when you're coming against a team that has been this bad, every game is like a free hit. Like they have no expectations. And you see, when you don't have any expectations, that's when you have an opportunity to flourish and kind of be unexpected.
Yeah.
But in general, the first half was disappointing. I feel like we were very wasteful with the ball. Like the quality we have, the lack of finishing, like we just didn't have that cutting edge in the first half. So at half time, I was kind of disappointed. Very disappointed, and then thinking,
are we worried?
In the second half, what are we going to do to kind of change the game? The subs, I know we had options like Madueke.
Yeah, I love Madueke. He didn't come on, did he?
Yeah, he didn't come on. In the second half now, when Saka did that first instance where it went down as an own goal from his cross.
Yeah.
When that happened, I was like, all right, now we're going to kick on. You know, floodgates are open. Wolves kind of have to be in a situation where they think, do we want to get embarrassed or try fight and get a 1-1 and stay in the game? And in the end, that's what they ended up doing. And at that point, I was thinking, oh no, how have we conceded against this Wolves side?
I don't know. I feel like we were sleepwalking into an equaliser, though. I mean, the way we was retreating. I don't know if it was just nerves or they were tired or a bit of both.
The signs were there because even before the goal, they had that breakaway chance where Ryan made a great save.
Yeah. But I like the way, you know, I noticed about the Arsenal defenders, they make it as hard as possible. If you're going to have a shot, they'll show you wide. So if you're going to have a shot, you're gonna shoot into Raya, so Raya's likely to, you know what I'm trying to say? They'll usher you wide, so they'll kind of close off your angles to get a good shot. So it'll make it so difficult for you to have a chance of scoring. And if you do have a shot, the keeper's got most of the goal covered. So that was the case for the shot that they had, and it was a good save.
He's our best player here, ain't he?
You think so?
Yeah, definitely, at the minute.
One of them for sure, anyway. Yeah.
No, he's the best player at the minute. Consistency.
Well, in terms of consistency, I've got 2 players I've earmarked for your opinion on their recent performances. One of them is the number 14.
Okay, perfect question, because I am a big supporter of Viktor Gyökeres. Today,
why?
Disappointed me.
Why? He's disappointed me since
my
we signed
reason
him.
for backing Viktor Gyökeres, his CV obviously is sporting, but he's done it in the Champions League. As that type of striker, old school striker, old fashioned number 9, we've not had that in ages. So again, it was going to be a point where we have to get used to playing with that type of striker. But today for me, I felt like he had to get a goal contribution and he failed to do so. That's what I felt. And after today where he didn't score,
he didn't get close to scoring,
I don't see how he's going to start in this team again in the foreseeable future.
No, should he? No, should he? Because right now, the manager is talking about Jesus and Havertz. I think the manager's already given up on
who?
Viktor Gyökeres. I think he's already given up on him.
Why do you think he's giving up on him even though he's started the last 2-3 games?
Yeah, because he's waiting for these 2 players to come back. He has spoke about Havertz and Jesus, and I think he's already saying these are the 2 players that can come in and do what we need.
3-horse race, I guess.
I think he's already given up on. I think he's already given up on Gyökeres, which is a shame. It's a real shame.
Is that
because we love him, but he's not a player for us, is he?
Yeah, from what I was saying, people are saying Berta was more the push for Gyökeres. Arteta didn't really want a Gyökeres. He was more going for Ollie Watkins. So that's
exactly.
That's up for debate. But again, disappointing today. It was good to see Gabriel Jesus back on the pitch. although both goals went down as an own goal.
Did it go down as an own goal?
They took it away from him.
He headed it in.
Really?
Yeah, if you if you check on the Premier League
It was right in
website,
front of me, brother.
on the Premier League website, both goals are own goals. They put it both down as own
Seriously?
goals. Yeah.
Literally, the goal happened right in front of me, but I need to check again.
Yeah,
But
so I
it
think
was a
that's a bit
header
harsh.
from me, but I need to have a look at the replay.
Again, Saka with a good cross, and you know we know that.
Cross or corner? Did he cross for Jesus?
Yeah, he crossed it
so
for
he got
Jesus.
2 assists-ish.
I think they counted it as one, but it's awkward. But
Yeah, 'cause
Saka
it
did
was
cross it in
ricocheting,
for that Jesus opportunity for
okay.
2-1.
Right.
And again, it was like we got out of jail because the performance today was poor. But
It was
in the
horrible. It's probably our worst performance of the
Exactly.
season.
But in the title race,
I'm going to leave you with this
you need
because
to get
that
the
was.
points.
I've come from Lincolnshire. I've been waiting 27 years to watch an Arsenal game at home, and that was really disappointing.
Oh, this is your one game that you
This
saw?
is my one game.
You know
And
what,
It's
you-
it's my birthday tomorrow.
happy
And I had to
birthday.
come before I was 60.
But what I'll say is,
Nearly
you got your
but
money's
Lincoln.
worth. You definitely got your money's worth. I mean,
we got the points.
Nearly.
because it was
Well, I'll
drama.
tell you what, that
Because I
was-
feel like I
that
got
was-
my money's worth in terms of drama, but obviously it was a drab performance.
It was.
All right, the second player I've earmarked is Eberechi Eze.
Again,
Don't
Eze,
play my
Questions need to be.
Don't
No, but
play.
he played in his position
Yeah, he
today.
played in the centre today.
That was his excuse last Saturday,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's now played where he needs to be, and
disappointing.
well,
Yeah, but Eze, it's an interesting one.
Against Wolves, he should have been smashed.
Again, that's the thing. The expectations against a side like Wolves, you'd expect a player like Eberechi Eze to kind of dictate the game. He's in that central Odegaard role. He wasn't out on the wing. He's in his best position. And again, it was disappointing today. I feel like I've heard people say he's not really attacking enough and he's not showing enough intent. And I see it in glimpses. I feel like, I don't know if it's the instructions or it just doesn't seem like the Eze we saw at Palace. Although we know it's a different system. He's
yeah,
the
it's
main
because
man
he's
at
playing
Palace.
against low blocks and stuff.
Exactly.
That's what it
It's
is.
a different environment for him now. So today was a bit disappointing. Again, we can only pray that only is up. The only way is up in the future.
You know what it is? I think you see the best of Eberechi Eze when he's able to get shots off, when he's able to slot them balls in. If he's not able to do that and they just subdue the space, playing against subdued defenses, he's gonna struggle. Like he's gonna do a little dribble, and then lay it off. Dribble, then lay it off. He needs to be potent and going for goal, having shots. So I know Saka's got license. He's got what's it called? He's allowed to take shots. He's instructed to take as many shots as possible by the manager. That's definite, for sure. But I feel like Eze needs to be given that kind of license to have shots from 20 yards and try and work the keeper, especially against low block defences.
Exactly that. I just like to quickly add, in the game we did have chances like Martinelli. He had a gaping header. I was shocked that he couldn't get it on target. Even a shot he had a
first half, I remember that as well.
First half.
Yeah.
And then he even had a shot across goal. So don't get me wrong, we made chances. It weren't like we didn't create anything, but we just lacked the cutting edge.
Okay, Joe Cole made this quote, I don't think there's anyone else in world football apart from maybe the main man who's on a slide now, Messi, who's got a left foot as good as his coming in from that position. Do you think there's anyone out there that can chat to Bukayo Saka? That's my question.
About on his left foot?
So as in, coming in from that right wing, on his left foot, do you think there's a player in world football that can chat to Saka? There's a few obvious ones that maybe you got your Yamals, you got your Salahs, you got your
Palmer can play on
Elise's. Palmer, yeah.
Maybe you're thinking Elise, Salah.
But as a like an orthodox right winger, is there anyone? Because for me, Saka's a bit like Robin, like coming in when he comes in.
Yeah, you know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, when he comes in off that right flank and tries to bend it in.
Okay.
So do you think?
You know what? I can only really say I feel like a Yamal or Elise, because Salah's kind of been indifferent when it comes to his form. So I'll probably say a Yamal and Elise, where you know when they're coming in on that left foot, it's problems. You know what they want to do. It's just that you can't stop it.
I feel like with Palmer as well, like he can score from any angle, whether it is, you know, his favourite daisy cutter goal where it's right into the corner of the goal, low.
Unsavable.
Yeah, I think he got 2 of them against PSG, literally identical goals. Yeah, you need to just block the whole of the, block his whole left foot angle and just force him on his right, because he can score from any angle. You bend it in if necessary, you know, like a banana.
Speaking of left foot players, I just got to add. Martin Odegaard, you're a great player, but it's just so annoying when players are so obviously one-footed. Like he's on this angle and he's playing a pass with his left, and then it gets intercepted. Like, these one-footed players are so annoying. Like it's nice when it works, but
Stay quiet until you hear a striker better than Sergio Aguero.
prime, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aubameyang. Isak. Anelka. Jermaine Defoe. Andy Cole. Dwight York. Robbie Fowler. Jamie Vardy. Okay, it's getting saucy now. Robbie Van Persie. Okay. Didier Drogba. Wayne Rooney.
Yeah. Really.
I had Shearer, Suarez, Kane and Haaland. I would have got you in one of them.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Rank these following clubs and tell me why.
Okay, let's go.
Aston Villa, Newcastle United,
Yep.
Nottingham Forest,
Yep.
Leeds United,
Yep.
Everton and West Ham. Yeah, I picked them deliberately. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 6 clubs.
That's tough. Automatically, the three that stand out: Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, and Everton. Everton for the league titles. I'm sure they've got 8. Fifth most. There's Liverpool, United, Arsenal, City, then Everton.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So they've got the 5th most league
No,
titles.
after Chelsea. No, Chelsea got more, I'm sure.
No, Chelsea got less.
Chelsea got 8, right?
Or might be a
7 or
tie
8.
then, because Everton have 8.
Are you sure they got 8?
Yep. Because before Chelsea won their first Prem in 2005, they only had 2 league titles.
Yeah.
So if they've won like 5 or 6 Prems, they're on level with Everton. At best, they're level with Everton. League titles, English
Man
league
City
titles.
got more. You said Man City
have
though,
more,
yeah?
So only
Okay.
4 teams have more than Everton. So Everton got the 5th most league titles. Forest have 3 European Cups, right? 3 or 2? Sorry, 2.
Yeah, consecutive.
And then Villa have
Villa
1
have
European
got,
Cup.
Yeah, Villa got 1.
So that's why they stand out.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
who you
I'll
go
put
for?
Everton
First.
just because the league titles, I feel like they hold a lot of weight. Big club, historically big club. Second place, I'm not sure on Villa's title count, so I'm gonna have to go with the European Cups. Although it's a bit technical because like time spent in the Premier League. Yes,
No, I'm sure they've spent the most, or no, Everton's supposed to spent the most of the lot.
Yeah.
It's
Out of
Arsenal,
Forest or Villa, probably say Forest second, the 2 European Cups,
Okay, interesting.
and then I'll put Villa third.
Okay, so now you've got Newcastle, Leeds and West Ham United.
Okay, from my knowledge, West Ham United, they've won the Conference League.
So I'm I know
Sorry.
Tom's a West Ham advocate.
Cup 65.
Okay, yeah, Tom with the knowledge, I'm learning. But from what...
So I defer to far greater knowledge than this guy.
No,
here.
it's all good. So,
Kivzyy-
I would have to
Kivzyy-
put... What was the last 3? West Ham?
So I've got West Ham, Leeds United and...
Again, from what I know, I don't
Newcastle.
know...
Leeds nearly won the European Cup in 75.
They were good in the
They
70s,
cheated
yeah,
out
on
of it with a
Don
penalty.
Revy and
They cheated out of the
Yeah, I
penalty.
remember the
what's his
early...
name? Damned United. Who's the guy from the Damned
Oh,
United?
David Peace, the David Peace novel. It's about Brian Clough and his
Brian Clough, that's
dreadful
it, yeah.
44 days. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, from my knowledge, I don't recall Leeds winning... I don't know what trophies Leeds have won. I know West Ham have won a Conference League. So just by that knowledge, I have to put Leeds at the bottom. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I know they used to be in the Prem back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
69,
They had a good team.
74, 92.
What,
They were
Leeds?
the last winners of the First Division Championship before it became the Premier League.
Is it 91
Okay, so
or
they won
92?
Leeds. They won
91,
Leeds.
92, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so by that knowledge, West Ham's bottom.
Yeah, West Ham, sadly.
And then I'll put the last 2 teams, Leeds and
Newcastle.
Newcastle. They won a League Cup, but before that, it was like their first trophy in 70 years.
Yeah.
So it's got to be West Ham, Newcastle, Leeds. This is from bottom to top. Then Villa, Forest, Everton.
Okay, fair.
I'm
Right.
22, by the way, so don't judge me, please. I'm learning.
Your knowledge is impressive. The
trying.
breadth and depth and range of it, but also the understanding of football. Not
Appreciate that.
The facts.
Come on, Everton preview, Hill Dickinson Stadium, our first visit there. We drew twice with them last season, 1-1 and 0-0. We owe them one. Is it David Moyes is back there, isn't it? Yeah. So I think we've inflicted the most defeats on Everton of any
Premier
club.
League history.
Yeah, of any club. So can we do so for the first time at the Hill Dickinson?
We definitely can. Will we?
Yeah.
Lowered confidence after today's result and performance, but it's always possible. Again, we assume that the players will be. I need to check our injury report because it's always changing.
They've got a week though, so there's no midweek game, so we've got a full 7 days to kind of garner some players back, and
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need that because we need some life injected in this side. Again, it's not going to be easy. No game in the Prem is easy, especially away from home. And Everton, I'm not sure the exact run of form, but I feel
they've been good. I think before today they lost. They were like 5th, 6th, because that table is like, you know, it's tumultuous.
You
it's
can win
crazy.
one game and jump up 5 places. It's very close. So again, it's going to be a tricky one. And with Everton, they're just.
There's some good signings. Got solid defence. And
they're just an interesting team. I feel like very unpredictable
as well.
Very unpredictable. On their day, they can cause damage. And I would just away from home. It's always tough. It's always tough. And with Everton, I just feel like they have certain moments where they can just change the game. Like the crazy result against the Man United game. Like who would have thought that? When they had the red card,
1-0, that was.
Able to just,
I did actually tip them to win that game, but not in those circumstances.
not
with 10 men.
Card, just to have the mentality, and they went there and they won at Old Trafford. They got some mentality monsters in that side, so it's going to be tricky. I would predict a humble, respectful 1-0 to the Arsenal. We need to get the clean sheets underway again, so that would be my verdict for that game.
Okay, you got anything else to add? Speak to the internet, man.
Well, it's interesting. I'm gonna track back to that Chelsea game when I had my chest out. I confidently said, had we have won that game, we would have went all the way. Since then, a lot has happened. In this current situation, we're still top. Man City breathing down our necks. They play Palace away.
Tough game.
I will say this on camera. I don't believe Man City are going to win that game.
I don't think so.
I feel like they will it's going to be a draw. I feel like they will drop points. So hopefully that happens, and then we're back here again.
Although I did monitor Palace on Thursday, and they rested half their team, but they started Mark Gurhey, Chris Richards, and Maxence Lacroix. So I'm thinking, why are you starting them, man? And Daishi Kamada in midfield and Adam Wharton. So that's like literally 5 of the players that will start tomorrow. 3 days to recover. And Nketiah's in form, scoring a few goals. He might even sneak a start on the wing. So
we need him to do something, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. He dismantled Liverpool earlier on, so hopefully he can do the same to City. All right. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and click the link that it will just be hovering just above Kivzyy's Arsenal beanie before watching another one of our viral videos only on Hybrid, powered by chinkseyMEDIA.